What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gloves Off Podcast. We got a special upload for everybody with all the craziness that's been going on inside the MMA scene this week, especially last night. And let me just catch everybody up really quick. Conor McGregor tweets out this crazy tweet, and here it is right here on the video cast. He's saying that he's retiring from the sport. We've seen it before. I just got in touch with our co-host here at Gloves Off, James McSweeney. What's going on, James? How are you reacting to this news? Is it real? Is it true? Is it false? How do you feel about this?
I mean, to be honest, it's hard to say, right? Because I had the same reaction as everyone else. First of all, you get that split second, like, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that, you know? And then, of course, once it starts to sink in, there's the undercurrency of, do we believe it, do we not? I mean, my immediate reaction was, if this is true, that's a really strange way to announce your retirement for such a high-profile athlete. And also, to be honest, a little bit unprofessional to announce an official retirement that way. Someone of that stature, you know, someone who's impacted the sport so well in so many ways. Now, of course, I've seen all the messages out there of people hating on Conor and saying, you know, this and that because he got beat by Habib and all the rest of it. But to be honest, you know, that just comes with the sport. Unfortunately, that's just like the dirty water that you can't really control. But I mean, I think it's an absolute heartbreak if this is the choice. That if he has decided, if this is real, it's I think that the sport has, and the honesty of Conor in his prior fights of losing and winning and so forth, I think it's a real shame for the sport because I think he has a lot to give. He's given so much to the sport. But what people are forgetting is he's still a young kid. He's still a young guy. This is a young guy that has boomed to success over a 3 or 4 year period, made hundreds of millions of dollars, broke the boundaries from crossing from MMA to boxing and fought, you know, pound for pound one of the very best fighters in the world, Mayweather, broke pay-per-view numbers, beat the who's who of divisions, brought a whole country to a sport, you know, and also now he stepped into other business realms and so forth. Now, we saw other professional athletes that had this immediate success at a very young age, like Mike Tyson and people of that stature, and we saw now that he's older, reflect back on, you know, how it made him feel and the things he was doing, getting out of control, believing his hype, and so forth. And Mike Tyson was very honest in his autobiographies and in his interviews today. In fact, his whole show nowadays on tour is about his past and some of the crazy things he used to do and those kind of stories. Yeah. Now, believe me, that's no different from Conor. Conor getting into trouble just recently yet again for, you know, breaking someone's phone. We've had outbursts out there of him getting the girl pregnant, that situation. I mean, look at it this way. The guy can't just sleep into the shadows anywhere in the world that he goes. He's under immense pressure wherever he goes. You know, he's not going to get 5 minutes alone, ever. So I think there's a lot for a young lad, and you know, and I think it's a lot of strain on his wife. It's a lot of strain on their newborn baby. I mean, I've had a child, and I know the first year of having a child is extremely tough on a marriage, let alone trying to keep up a schedule that he's having to keep up. I mean, when his child was born, he was getting ready for a Mayweather fight.
No, James,
so I mean, he's under an immense amount of pressure. I'd like to think this isn't an official permanent retirement. I'd like to think that this is probably his way of lashing out and his way of saying, I need a break.
Here's the thing. He doesn't really need to fight. Me and you have discussed this before in the past. You actually mentioned it. He's got so much going on. And as you just mentioned, like, there's so much drama going on in his life. Me and you have mentioned on Gloves Off, you know, the changes of Conor McGregor from the past couple of years till now and all the drama that's going on and how that may affect him. And is he serious or not? Is he driving? But here's the thing. Just a couple of weeks ago, he tweeted out that, and it's crazy how everything's being tweeted. He tweeted out that he wanted to fight Cowboy. And then Dana said last week on ESPN that he was going to have Conor fight this summer, but was waiting to announce it until we saw the winner of Max Holloway. and Dustin Diamond, two people he's already beaten. Now, a lot of people out there are saying he might be doing this to gain leverage because the UFC said, "Oh, we're going to give you a co-main event."
This could be because, of course, he was going to be about being a co-main event. This could be just another game where, like you said, but we should establish a couple of things. You know, is he bigger than the UFC? No, he's not. The UFC will go on with Conor McGregor, that's for sure. Is the UFC better with Conor McGregor? Yes, definitely. Is the UFC better with John Jones in it? Yes, definitely. Is the UFC better with Habib in it? Yes, definitely. But it doesn't spin around them. If this is a power struggle of Conor, throwing his toys out of his pram and saying, "Okay, well, I'm retiring. If I'm not main event, I'm retiring. I'm not a co-main event fighter." I think on that side, that's a little bit, his ego's getting a bit carried away with himself. But of course, we've seen that in the past with lots of different guys. But from my side, I don't take some of this stuff seriously. Like what Dana says, I don't take too seriously until I see it. What Conor says, I don't take too serious till I see it. I don't 100% believe it anymore until I see it in black and white and I see it officially on the screen. It's just hard to take that into consideration. So many times we've heard something and it's not happened. From one thing about Conor saying that he doesn't need to fight, I think all fighters need to fight. That's why they're fighters, right? Because, financially he doesn't need to fight. Financially, he doesn't need the support financially. But he didn't get into the sport because of finance. It's the same as myself. True. Do I need to continue fighting for money? Probably not. It's not about the money anymore. Do I want to be paid to fight? Yes, because I'm a prize fighter, right? I deserve my prize. I deserve my money. And I put a lot of money into my training camps. I deserve it. But what's the actual reason that I fight? The reason that fighters fight is because 9 times out of 10, probably 99.9 out of 100, there's a demon in there. There's a demon in there that they have to release. There's a certain thing that makes a fighter is they come from something troubled. Something troubles them. It's an outlet. Now, I believe Conor, fighting for him is definitely an outlet. I mean, listen, the guy is definitely a little bit crazy, right? He's had his few crazy moments. He has a bit of a problem with authority. He's definitely a little bit crazy. And that's also been a part of him that's been watchable, because any fighter that's got that pizzazz or that stardom is a little bit crazy to a degree, because you never know what they're going to do, right? So you always want to watch every move, because you never know what they're going to do and when they're going to do it. So that's another thing that comes very apparent when you will see Conor. But I don't believe it's because he's fighting because he has to, in the fact of finance. I think he has to because it's what's inside him. He's a fighter. This is what he loves to do, and this is what he's very good at. He spent his whole life perfecting the art to get to the very top of it. And also, he's just come off the back of a loss. Actually, 2 losses, if you can include the Mayweather fight.
Wait, James.
I don't think he'll live in himself.
I think what you said there is very important, because there's so many people out there that, and as you say, fans, and we shouldn't even really call them fans, because the way that they treat these fighters and harass the fighters. But the reality is, Conor only is coming off 1 loss inside the octagon. The fight with Mayweather was one of the biggest combat sports fights in history. It's not like this guy's really on a losing streak. You know what I mean? Like, it's a tough one.
But it doesn't matter. If he lost 5 fights in a row, it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
But the guy is super talented. Just because a fighter loses a fight, this is what, as you well put it, they're not fans. This is what people say. If someone loses, that's it. But they should hang up the gloves. It's time is done for them. And then all of a sudden, how many people wrote JDS off after his losses? They said he should retire, he's never been the same, and then bang, he come back, and now look at him. Now then people are, give him a title shot, So fighters don't care. Well, we care when we win or we lose, that's for sure. But what we don't care about is the opinion. We know in the industry, you can win and you can lose. A loss doesn't define you, 2 losses doesn't define you. And I can tell you now, if Conor lost 5 fights in a row, it wouldn't define his career. It wouldn't. People wouldn't look back on him and say, my Tyson lost his last few fights, did that define his career? Does that take anything away the way he walked through and become the youngest heavyweight of all time?
Absolutely
and beat
not.
the who's who? Look what he did to Holyfield. Did that define his career? No. People still talk about the amazing knockouts that he did and the things he did, even though he did a couple of, a little bit shady things at the end of his career when he was losing it a little bit. It didn't define his career. It didn't make. He's still down as one of the very all-time greats and one of the youngest ever heavyweights of all time. One of the most feared, intimidating man in combat sports. Him losing a couple of fights towards the end against James Buster Douglas wasn't a defining moment in his career. Him losing against Khabib or against Nate Diaz was not a defining moment in his career. It's not. It's not what you remember Conor for. What you remember Conor McGregor for is that of what he brought to the career, what he brought to the industry. If there's guys out there that want to think that because he lost his last fight or he lost against Mayweather in a boxing match that he's over, then you know nothing, absolutely zero about this sport and combat sports in general. You shouldn't even be discussing it with anybody, maybe your mother. Talking to your mother about combat sports. That's the only person who's going to think you're intelligent when it comes to combat sports. If you think that Conor McGregor is over because he lost against one of the very, very best, not only in MMA, Khabib, but in boxing too.
The Mayweather, yeah.
He lost against two of the very best undefeated fighters of the world. And he went 10 rounds with one of them, and outside of his realm. And if you think that he should retire because he's not made for the sport anymore, just talk to your mother about it, because that's the only person who's going to think you're smart about combat sports.
James, you brought something up that I thought was really special when we first started this talk. Is that if a fighter's going to do this, why do it by a tweet? Look at how GSP retired. He called all of his coaches, all of the teammates, all the people that helped build his career and talk to them first. This is why I'm starting to feel like this is just a ploy. This is not the right way to go about it.
This is why this is not real, because, well, in my opinion, this is only my opinion. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Conor. I haven't spoken to anyone in Conor's camp. This is why my initial reaction is that this is not real, because don't forget, Conor McGregor has an amazing team. He's got a team of coaches behind him. He's got a team of balance footwork specialists. He's got physiotherapists. He's got media. He's got PRs, managers, agents. He's got the very, very, very best people behind him, supporting him, making every move strategically that Conor McGregor makes the best move for himself. He's got the best financial advisors watching his money, making sure he doesn't spend, overspend, underspend. He's got the best accountants watching his tax, make sure that he's paying his taxes and when he's travelling to watch his money that he doesn't get done for tax fraud later down the line or not paying his taxes. He's got the very, very best in the industry, right?
100%.
Do you think his PR and his agents are going to say, okay, Conor, we've all come to a group decision in the boardroom. You can announce your retirement on Twitter off the cuff? No, they'd put an official statement out there. I'm pretty sure knowing Conor or knowing what I know of his persona, they would probably do a public weigh-in. They'd do a Q&A session and have it all sit down where people pay $50 a head to come in, fill the arena, and then he would probably announce his retirement.
Here's the other interesting part, James, and this may be, we got to talk about things that are on everyone's mind, and I brought it up earlier. Paulie Malignaggi is trying to fight with Conor McGregor. He signed with BKFC. Do you think that might be a reason for him to do a one-off, like we saw with BJ Penn back in the day when he tried leaving the UFC? He was on the plane. Dana Coleman said, absolutely not.
No, I mean, I'm in talks with the bare knuckle UFC as well, and I saw they're putting out with. To be honest, I mean, it's hard to say. I've got to be real. No one, in my opinion, really knew who Paul Magliano was until Conor put him on his ass in training, leading up to the Mayweather fight.
It was a push, James. It was a push. It was a push.
Unless you was a hardcore boxing fan, and you just followed your boxing and you knew the top 10 in every division or the top 20 and you watched or whatever. I mean, to be honest, I knew who Paul Magliano was, but I thought, him box. I'm not a super fan. I wasn't too excited about his fight. I didn't really like his persona when he spoke. I thought he was a little bit arrogant. And then to see that he was brought in against Conor, and then, of course, when the tape was leaked about Conor putting him down, the way he acted to that, there was one scene about that whole thing that absolutely... I was 50-50 with Paul until I saw this little scene. There was a situation... There was a situation, I think it was in Vegas or somewhere, and it was backstage. 1 second, mate, sir.
This is also why I think that Conor's using that as leverage. He has options.
There was a situation, I think it was in Vegas. I want to make sure I get this right. And there was a confrontation. Anyway, all the security in the casino come rushing in and put everyone out. And this little, old, larger woman held Paul Bagliano, pushed him out the fire exit doors. And he said, hey, I'm a fighter. You know?
Yeah, they didn't know who he was.
And she said, I don't care. She slammed the door. Did you see it?
Yeah, it was everywhere. Yep.
That just sums up Paul, in my opinion. That really just summed him up. Like, he's trying to express to this old security lady that he's a fighter, not to treat him this way. And she said, I don't care. And she slammed the door on him. And then I just thought the way he handled the whole sparring thing with Conor, I thought it was just, it was very weak, in my opinion. Because, to be honest, no one gives a shit if you get knocked down in sparring. I've sparred with a million people over the years. I've put them down with body shots. They put me down with body shots. I've tripped and they knocked me down. Accidents happen in the ring. Who gives a shit? It's sparring, right? This is where things happen. You're not being paid. So, as a fighter, when I heard that Conor knocked him down, my first reaction was, so? It's sparring. He's just a sparring partner. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Who cares?
And he wrote it
when
out.
I saw Paul really overly defending himself about it,
yeah, he wrote it out.
I thought, wow, man, this guy's a puss. Like, what's this? Why is he so insecure? Why is he so bothered that a tape was leaked that Conor put him down? Who cares? I mean, to be honest, Conor almost, he caught Mayweather a few shots, and I thought, at one stage, he slipped a shot and hit Mayweather an uppercut.
Yeah, uppercut, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was going to drop him. So there was a numerous occasion. But as a fighter, you don't care about... Yes, you pride in your work. You don't want to get knocked down in sparring. But who cares? So this thing that he's putting out there now through the bare knuckle thing about, like... I mean, listen, if it was getting under Conor's nose, I can tell you now, Conor would have reacted. Because Conor ain't shy to react to anybody. So this is nothing to do with that situation, in my opinion. If Conor was to take a bare knuckle fight against him...
wouldn't they rather do boxing, though?
I mean, there'd have to be an amazing amount of money for that, I would imagine. And I don't think... And there's no way he would be able to break all his contracts and have that happen. I don't see it. But, hey, what do I know? I mean, there's a lot of things going on doors that I don't know. So
let me ask you. Let me ask you this. How do you see this playing out in the next couple of days? If you could look in the future, how does this play out?
I just think what's going to happen is there's going to be a release out there somewhere. Like, Dana hasn't officially even entertained the idea or even made a statement yet. I don't think.
He hasn't.
He probably just laughed it off. Did he make a statement or he has?
No, he has not made a statement, not on ESPN. Yeah. Even though ESPN is reporting on the news, Dana White is nowhere to be seen saying, even tweeting about it. Nothing.
Yeah, because the thing is, once it's official and the UFC announce it, then I believe it. Until the UFC announce it, I don't believe it.
Here's another thing. Let me read the tweet for the people listening to the podcast, and I got one more question for you about what he said here. If we look into this, if we break it down, what he said, there's one thing that really stood out to me that made me scratch my head. Now, here's the tweet for you guys listening to the audio podcast. I have it up on the screen for people watching this video right now live on Periscope and YouTube. It says, from Conor McGregor, "Hey guys, quick announcement. I've decided to retire from the sport formerly known as mixed martial arts today. I wish all my old colleagues well going forward in competition. I now join my former partners on this venture already in retirement. Proper pina coladas for on me, fellas. Well, listen to that. The sport formerly known as mixed martial arts. What does that mean? What did he mean by that, James?
I don't know. I mean, it's a very weird announcement, right? The way he's worded it is very, very strange, and that's why I spell around. That's why it's not in my belief system just yet. Because when you start saying, like, it's almost like it's like almost if you know that mixed martial arts in the UFC is going to be changed to MMA and not mixed martial arts anymore, right? This is abbreviation, right? We all know that, but let's say UFC are going to change their logo. It's just going to say MMA, UFC MMA, not mixed martial arts, or Ultimate Championship mixed martial arts. Let's say he knows something's coming. It's like he knows something and he's announcing his retirement from something that he knows that's not going to happen for everybody anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like a clever way of building all this little bit of hype. Conor's a smart guy. He's a very intelligent guy. And if he's not as intelligent as everyone thinks, he's got an amazing team that's highly paid, that's very, very intelligent. They've got their fingers in a lot of pies. I mean, he got involved with a massive whiskey company. He's got himself involved in so many deals, so many sponsors. I mean, it's just to get the Mayweather fight on its own. Just goes to show you how intelligent he is to manipulate the UFC into doing it, getting Mayweather to do it, and everyone agreeing on it, going on the tour. That takes, no one else has ever been able to do that. And a lot of people have tried. I mean, how many people tried to fight Roy Jones Jr.?
I knew you were going to say it, yeah.
That's the Silver fight, Jones Jr. There's so many people who been trying to set up boxing fights. Tito wanted to do a boxing fight. So many people have been trying to do it, but no one got it done apart from Conor. So that on its own just goes to show you how intelligent his team is. The way he's worded this retirement, or formerly known as blah 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 blah, it's just like you just put a subliminal message out there. Do you know what I mean? And I just can't. The more I think about it, the more I just can't take it seriously.
Yeah.
If it is serious, if it really is, I don't think anyone should just applaud and take their hat off to a person that's done so much for an industry. I think it's fantastic what he's done. An amazing athlete. He's accomplished so much. He's made his money. And if he steps away from it, he can hold his head up with pride. But I don't think he's done yet. I don't think so. If he has, I do nothing but applaud the man, and I wish him the very best in life because, he's been very entertaining for everybody. He's done an amazing job so far. I just personally think it's over. I don't think he's going to go out like this. I think his self-belief and his ego system couldn't handle coming off the back of a loss. And I think he'll be back. It just depends what deal and who.
And this is the last thing I want to say. And if we have 2 minutes left here before we sign off, I want to say what you said I agree with when you go, if he's retiring, there's no way that thirst, that hunger, that motivation, that competition that's living inside him is just going to go away. We look at people like BJ Penn. I mean, shit, look at Chuck Liddell recently. He even wanted to come back at the age that he is. You look at Conor McGregor. He's 30 years old, somewhere around that age. And there is no way, like you said, he's going to leave the sport coming off a loss. I mean, his ego is too big for that. And I don't want to see him go out like this. I didn't want to see Ronda go out like this. So, James, let's get to the bottom of it.
That's one of the biggest. I mean, look at Ronda. I mean, to be honest, I lost a lot of appreciation for her talent when she lost what she did and just disappeared out of the industry. Didn't answer questions, didn't put herself out there, didn't applaud her opponent, just disappeared, and then went and take wrestling. Yeah, she's gone down money road, fantastic. But have you seen her in the wrestling?
No.
It looks terrible. Like, I saw what is the show, Total Bellas, have you seen it? With the Bella twins out wrestling, and they have one of them at the fight the other day. One dude comes out there with his big high pants on.
It cut us off. So let's end with a note here. Is this bullshit? Is this true? Is this false? What's the deal here? What do we think?
In my opinion, I think it's false. I think there's a little bit of stuff going on behind the doors. I think there's a little hidden message inside the tweet. I'm not taking this seriously. when I when I hear it from the UFC officially and an official announcement verbally from Conor and Dana, then I'll believe it. Until then, enjoy the ride.
And you know what, James? I got to say something else really quick. That hunger is still going to be there. He can have all the money in the world. That hunger is not going to go anywhere. We look at people like BJ Penn, Chuck Liddell.
We talked about it earlier, but if he goes to, let's say the bare knuckle thing did happen for him, I mean, wow, there would be some crazy pay-per-views on that event. That would be well up there. I mean, that would be, but I just don't know if that would be something, a road that he would go down just yet. But listen, but this guy, you never know. It's not going to be about the money anymore. But I know, same as him, he's not looking at taking a pay cut, that's for sure. I know he's going to want real money, like he did against Mayweather situation. So just enjoy the ride. I mean, this is the thing about Conor, right, is that he can do anything on any given day with anybody. So if he does go down the bare knuckle road, I think he would, in my opinion, I think he would knock the granny out of old Paul. It'd be a great fight to watch, and I'd watch it. If he goes down another road, who knows where he's going to go and what's he going to do? Who knows?
James, can I ask you something really quick? Let me ask you something really quick here. If you're on contract with the UFC, say for instance Conor has one fight left and he announces his retirement, they're not going to let him do that, right?
No, they won't. There would have to be some real, because they still own certain rights of his name. Yeah. Because when you sign a contract, I mean, I've never signed a contract as big as his, of course, but I'd imagine there's a lot more favoritism. But even when he went to fight boxing, he had to have the UFC backing him. Dana was like the manager. Dana pretty much set it up, and it was under their okay. Because there was a chance it could damage everybody's name. It was almost like when the UFC went against Pride back in the day, and Dana was cornering and mentoring Chuck Liddell when he went to Pride. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And it was UFC versus Pride before they bought it. So, I mean, yeah, I don't believe that he would be able to do that without their okay. Would they say okay for him doing that? I don't think so. Unless they're making some serious money out of it as well. But who knows? I mean, this is business, and in business, when there's money involved, anything can happen. I just said, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Because
guys,
you're going to hear all kinds of different opinions and people gossiping and saying this is happening and that is happening. But really, no one knows apart from Conor.
People that don't even watch the sport have been messaging me. I'm sure people have been messaging you nonstop talking about this. And it just shows how big of a star Conor McGregor is. Him saying anything, doing anything is reaching headlines everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. So let us know what you guys think down below. Are we being trolled? Is Conor using this as leverage? Is he trying to go over to BKFC? Is he trying to box? What is he trying to do? Does he have enough money? Digest what me and James just broke down here. Mostly what James just said as a fighter and that mindset where a fighter stands in that situation. And let us know what you guys think. How would you handle this? And what do you think is going on here? Now, James, before we let you go, man, I saw you on E! News. This week, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? That's our movie's coming out. They're releasing it in August. I just finished off some dubbing for it, and then it was on E! News, and they announced the fight and showed some video footage of the movie and stuff like that. So it's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the end product. So I've got to do some more behind the scenes stuff in the next week or so. But no, I can't wait to see the end product when it's in the theater and the red carpet, and we get to go down there and watch the premiere. It'd be fantastic.
Very exciting stuff. Very exciting year here in 2019 in the MMA scene. And me and James are so happy to bring you guys some of the news. We've been loving the comments, the reactions, being compared to some of the biggest podcasts out there. We appreciate it all from you guys. James, you know what we like to do at this point in the interview. Social media, you guys can find us. You can find James at McSweeney MMA on Instagram. You can find me at Pure Evil MMA _. Also, Gloves Off at Gloves Off _ on Instagram. All the links are down below here, guys, and all the links for the podcast, videocast, are at pureevilmma.com for Gloves Off as well. James, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to do our outro here once I hang up for our sponsors, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Take care, mate. See you later. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.
There you guys go. James McSweeney back here on Gloves Off for us. And I want to say this really quick, guys. We got a new sponsor. We got sponsor finally here on Gloves Off. And hey, where'd it go though? Where'd it go though? I can't find it. I can't find it. The scenes went away. But I'm going to be doing, it's a video game company, guys. It's called MMA Manager, where you're going to be able to manage your fighters. You're going to play the role of Ali Abdelaziz. And I'm going to play it. James is going to give a review of it and say how realistic it really is. And I got to say this as well, guys. You have a chance to win a giveaway and get a copy of it yourself. So if you guys want to check this game out, I'm going to be doing a review later next week. This weekend, I have a wedding, my little brother's wedding, and I got to write a best man speech. I actually wrote him a song, which I wrote, and it meant a lot, something different. So there's a lot going on right now in my life, but I think the most exciting thing is having this new sponsor being a video game. I mean, of course, if we got, a razor, yeah, cool. But a video game, man, I can't wait to jump into this. I know you guys are going to absolutely love this video game. It's called MMA Team Manager. And we'll put the links down below if you want to get a copy of it. Play right here on your PC. I'm going to be doing a reaction, a playthrough, maybe a couple of playthroughs. I'm really excited for it. So, guys, that does it for me here on Gloves Off. I'm Evil Eddie from Pure Evil MMA, pureevilmma.com. You know what we like to do at this point. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at pureevilmma_, on Twitter at evil_echo. That's EVIL_ECCO. If you're listening to this on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, subscribe down below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Gloves Off. Subscribe to Pure Evil MMA's YouTube channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We're about to break 20,000 downloads on Podbean. We're getting a few thousand downloads every single month, and it means so much to me that you guys are tuning in and enjoying it, and that's why me and James wanted to get together once again and give you guys an exclusive upload. Usually we do a show of Gloves Off every 2 weeks. Something like this comes around when I have people that are messaging me that I haven't seen in years. Haven't seen them in years, living in Texas, going, man, you're probably busy today, huh? I'm like, what do you mean? The Conor McGregor news. Bro, you don't even watch baseball. Like, what? That's how big this is. Just get a grip. How big this is. James did say, the UFC, without Conor, they'll still move on. They'll still find a superstar. But Conor McGregor, right now, is the biggest star. The UFC needs Conor McGregor, in my opinion. Yeah, they will move on if he doesn't want to, come to terms. Who the hell told Conor that they were going to give him a co-main event? What? Why say that? And it could have just been because all these allegations going on between the baby mama that's out there saying that Conor cheated on his wife, Dee Devlin, having a baby. It could be the cell phone thing. All these things are going on in Conor's life. It's mayhem. Maybe Conor really does want to raise his child, take the money in. But like James says, and this is why I think it's fake, we saw BJ Penn retire. He still had the hunger. Chuck Liddell, still at the hunger. Two different stories. Conor McGregor, I think, right now, you guys may say 2 years ago he's in the prime. I don't think so. UFC 205, Madison Square Garden, Conor McGregor moving up a weight class. We weren't seeing him depleted. He looked amazing. You guys are going to go, oh, but he lost to Mayweather. He lost to Habib. Two undefeated guys like me and James just said. We're being trolled. Conor is using this as leverage. This is false news. People are literally texting me from iHeartRadio going, man, I'm sorry about the Conor news. We're getting trolled. Guys, we're getting trolled. Don't believe it for a second. We'll find out in a week, 2 weeks. Only time will tell. But we've seen this before. How many times have we seen this in sports? Not just MMA, not just you, in sports, period. Look at Sugar Ray Leonard. Didn't he come out of retirement like 3-4 times? Came out of retirement to fight Hagler? Come on. Let's wake up here. Guys, I'm Evil Eddie from Pure Evil MMA, pureevilmma.com. White knuckles to the end. And remember, without evil, there's no purity. Behave yourselves.